Namaste. My name is Todd Norian. I'm the founder of Ashaya Yoga. Welcome to class today. This is Practices for Inner Peace. And I was thinking a lot about how there's so much unrest right now that it's helpful to have a practice for inner peace. We need something that kind of soothes our nerves. And there's nothing like doing spinal twists that help to soothe the nerves. The twist works with our central nervous system in the spine, and the twists provide a tonic. If you're low energy, it's going to give you energy. If you're too jittery and anxious, it's going to calm you down. So there's a lot of different practices we could do for inner peace, but today I want to focus on soothing poses. You are going to need a bolster or at least 2 thick blankets. I have a third blanket here for later on in the class. So if you can get that, that would be great. And then to just honor this time of the year, so this week I'm going to do soothing today, and then on Thursday at 9 o'clock I do another class. I'm going to do that as a fiery class, to develop our strength and our core. But today I want to do soothing. I also want to invite you to share this experience with your friends and spread it out. We want to spread peace everywhere, so please do that. And come and get more connected to the Ashaya community at ashayayoga.com. And then also, I know some of you have been asking if you can donate, and we do gratefully take contributions if you feel so moved. And that's going to ashayayoga.com, practice online, and you'll see there's a donate button there. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate all your support. And that does allow me and Ashaya to continue to offer these free classes. So take a comfortable seat, turn your thigh bones in, join your index fingers and thumb, which is symbolic of connecting with the bigger energy. Palms down. Close your eyes, breathe in, and invite the light of the universe to fill you today. As you exhale, release any agitation, any anxiety. Attune to your breath and make your breath nice and smooth. We use the breath to soothe ourselves, to get more connected to the flow of life. And start to draw into your heart. Actually breathe into your heart. Observe what you find there in your heart, especially if you have any rough edges around your heart. Or sometimes we have a big, thick, protective wall around the heart. And many times we're carrying around stress we're not even aware of, just to protect ourselves from these unprecedented times. It's normal, it's natural. But when we do practices for inner peace, we want to come back to a place where you actually take charge of your life. And one thing that we can control is our capacity to breathe and let go. As you exhale, smooth out a passage. Any debris, any residue from the day before, any obstacles. Just let the breath assist you in releasing them. Trust that the breath will help you let go of whatever is no longer needed. And then draw into your heart, set an intention for yourself that this be a practice where you tune into your center. Instead of forcing or pushing yourself or over-efforting in this class, consider doing 10% less. Let's draw on the soothing aspects. It's so good for our nervous system to find a deep inner peace inside. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Let's connect our hearts with all those practicing with us today. And then extend soothing energy out into your communities and all around the globe. Let's take a deep breath and chant Om. Om. And to your own heart, gently bow your head. Namaste. Come on up to standing. Come to the front of your mat. Stand with your feet hip distance apart. And then inhale, just stretch your right arm up. Go up as high as you can. And then exhale, bring it back behind you in a circle. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right arm back. Continue a few more rounds and just coordinate your breath completely with the movement so it's smooth. Just to release the shoulder is such a great thing. We're not only releasing tension in the shoulder, it's going to affect your neck as well. Keep your breath really full. Exhale back. And then release. Left side. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Draw in. Exhale back. Enjoy the stretch. The beautiful thing about yoga, it gives us this little bit of pleasure when we let something go. That's a good system. And of course, we want to let go. That's really the key. So enjoy the stretch. Perfect. Okay, release. Clasp your hands behind your back. Lift your side ribs. Stretch your elbows straight back. Take your shoulders back. Nice deep breath. Now the stretch is all around the front of the shoulders. Lift your throat. Draw your palate back and enjoy. Exhale, release. Palms in front, feet are parallel. Claw your finger pads and roots where the finger joins the hands. This is called Hasta Bandha, the hand lock. And we're gonna hug in, and that gets the muscles to hug the bones, which creates a message to the brain that the joints are safe. So to create safety, engage your muscles. Lift your toes, and your shins are gonna hug. Hug your legs to the middle. Then, move your thigh bones back, draw your tailbone down. Inhale. Coordinate the movement of your arms with your breath. Exhale, and then flow forward. Lead with your heart, bend all the way down. Touch. Inhale, lift your heart halfway up. Exhale, soothing breath. One more. Inhale, heart halfway. Exhale. Bow. And then root your feet down, sweep your arms out to the side, and inhale, come all the way up, reach it up. Exhale, arms out to the side, palms in front of the heart, all with a seamless flowing breath. Inhale, keep going. Up, look up. Exhale, lead with your heart and flow. Keep it slow. Relax your neck and head. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, bow inside, soothing energy. Inhale, lift your heart, lengthen your side ribs. Exhale, bow. The peace, the calm is inside. Root the feet. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, all the way up. Reach for something more. Exhale, arms down, palms in front of the heart. Face is soft. Inhale, stretch up. We're going to add to it now. Keep your arms up. Can you bring your palms together and just interlace your thumbs behind? If not, you can just bring your arms shoulder width apart. So if you can bring palms together, do it. Otherwise, apart. Thighs back, tail in. Now root your right leg down and arc left. As you go to the left, lengthen your right foot more. Root more. And then breathe. Move the head of your arm bones back. It's the top of the shoulders. We want to avoid doing a big twist this way. So shoulders and hips are in one plane. And then breathe into the side stretch. Go a little bit deeper. Then anchor your right foot to come up. Nice breath in. And then exhale, root your left foot down. Just let it be heavy, like you have a big lead weight on your left foot. as you arc to the right. Thighs back again, shoulders back, tailbone in, shoulder blades in. From your pelvis, root down through your feet, especially left foot, and from your pelvis, stretch through your spine. More soothing breath. So it shouldn't really hurt, but if occasionally it hurts, it should hurt good. You know, the good hurt. It's called stretching. Okay, root your left foot down and inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Nice deep breath. Bring your palms in front. Keep it going. Inhale and flow up. Soothing energy. Exhale, fold. Lead with your heart. Inhale, heart halfway forward. Exhale, bow. Here's our first twist. The twist means we're going to focus on one part stays steady while another part moves. So we're going to twist to the right. Bring your left hand to the outer right shin and hold the shin. Your right hand is, other hand's on the floor. And then hug your legs. Take your thigh bones back. And keep your left hip steady. Do not move your left hip. And then turn your low belly toward the right. There it is. What's good with this, and why we're starting with this twist, is that gravity is working on your spine right now. So you can release and relax your spine and really work your belly. We always twist from the opposite side. So you're twisting right, twist from the left side to the right, but keep your left hip back. Inner rotate your left thigh even more and widen your left hip to the left. Now pull your ribs in, armpits go back, bow your head. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. Hold your left shin with your right hand. Your left fingers are on eagle talons on the floor. Stabilize your right hip, don't let it follow. And then turn right to left. Inner rotate your right thigh more and widen your right hip. Take your outer left hip crease back. Pull your belly in and twist from the lower right side to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale. Inhale, heart halfway forward. And then exhale, walk back into downward facing dog pose. Alternately, press one heel then the other, bend the opposite knee. Now bend both knees, turn your thighs in. Lift your sitting bones and produce a lower back curve. Then draw your tail. Pull up from your finger pads and roots all the way up to your heart. Lift your armpits up and then melt the upper back in. Armpits up, upper back in. Get real strong now with your left hand, left shoulder blade, and free up your right hand. Reach to the outer left shin. So it's a very similar stretch that we did before, but from a different angle. So widen your right hip to the right. Twist from right to left. And release. Right hand on the floor, right shoulder blade strong. Hold your right outer shin with your left hand. And widen your left hip now. Keep it steady and twist to the right. Breathe. Lift your right armpit. Look under the armpit. Hold. Release your left hand. Now, inhale, right leg up. Lift the inner right thigh more. Base of the left shin back. Bend your right knee up and over, and here's again a little twist up and over toward the left, knee up over toward the left. Exhale, big lunge forward. Bring your left knee down, right hand to the right leg, left hand's on the floor. Hug your legs to the midline and now twist. Take your right shoulder back, head back. Inhale, release. Lift your left knee up. We're going to twist again. Take the right arm up, and this time a little bit bigger twist. Stretch your right arm over your ear. Turn your heart up to the sky more. Now lift your left thigh a little higher. Take your outer right hip crease back and down. Belly is in, ribs in. And then grow your torso long from your pelvis through the feet, from your pelvis to the spine. Exhale, release, step back, downward facing dog pose, and breathe. Inhale, left leg up. Push the base of the right shin back more. Then bend your left knee, go for a twist. Lift the knee up and over. I call this the doggy pee pose. It's a great day. And stretch. One-legged dog pose. The Sanskrit term is Ekapada Adho Mukha. Adho Mukha Ekapada Pipiyasana. Exhale, lunge, left foot forward, right knee down, rest. And then bring your left hand on the left leg. Scissor your legs toward each other first, and that's going to create more safety in the body. You'll be able to release and relax more. Hug, and then lengthen your spine, twist left, shoulders back. Breathe. Exhale back to center. Lift your right knee up, and then lift the left arm up and left arm over the ear so you get a deeper twist. Heart up toward the sky. So all the different twisting actions in the spine, they help soothe the nervous system. And yes, I'm asking you to do a little work, but all in the service of a deeper relaxation. Just wait. Exhale. Release, step back plank. Slowly lower down to chaturanga, hug in strongly. All the way down. Inhale, cobra. Pull from your feet up to the pelvis. Heels in, shins in. Lift your sides, head of the arm bones back. Now, we're going to twist to look over your right shoulder, but as you twist to the right, lengthen your right leg. Just stretch it back a little more. Inhale to center. Twist over the left shoulder, lengthen your left leg back. Inhale to center. Exhale down. Inhale up again, and this time crawl your right knee forward. Kurmayasana, salamander. Flex your left foot. Push your left foot straight back. And lean your left ribs forward. And then just move your ribs gently back and forth. And in a way, we're going to wiggle out of the hips and pelvis. So we lift the waistline out of the pelvis. Exhale down. Inhale. Crawl your left knee, flex your right foot. Right foot is square to the back edge of the mat on the little toe edge. And then lean your right ribs forward. And then just do these little movements here. Salamander pose. They do move like this sometimes. go to the advanced variation, you flick your tongue in and out very quickly. Okay, that's too advanced. Oh. These little movements back and forth, you want to wiggle the waist away from hips and pelvis, and then push your right foot away. That's going to work. The psoas muscle, the IT band, the QL. These are the QL is the lower back area, and the ribs. Good. Exhale, release. Make a little pillow with your hands. Turn your head to the side and enjoy a little rest. Let your breath be soothing. Breathe into all the newly opened spaces in the ribs and the spine, hips. Then inhale, place your hands under your shoulders, come up. Come up to standing. Take a wide stance. Square your left foot to the back edge, turn your right foot all the way open. Heel to center arch, squeeze your legs, and then exhale, Parsvakonasana. Start with your right forearm on your thigh. Bend your right knee a bit more and get your thigh to descend. And then inner rotate your back thigh. So your left thigh goes back, press the left outer heel, and outer rotate your front thigh. So you kind of pull the right sitting bone under you more and press your right sitting bone toward the right inner heel. Back leg, left sitting bone toward the left outer heel. That'll make you go cross-eyed. All right, but these actions now really help to stabilize your hips and legs, and that's going to create some support for your spine. Left arm straight out in front, pull your armpit back to integrate and stretch your arm overhead. Several soothing deep breaths. If you want deeper stretch, we're going to go to the inside of the right foot on eagle talons, not palm flat. You could also put your hand on the block. And then lean into the knee and arch back. Hold. Push your feet down, stretch your left hand. More. And then exhale, in a smooth motion, spin down to the floor, left knee down, come up, and a little deeper twist now. Left elbow across right thigh, palms together, and pull the head of the arm bones back. Scissor your legs, lengthen your spine first, and then exhale, twist. Inhale, grow long. Then exhale, twist. Keep your hips steady. Just your spine is moving. And then you can turn your gaze to look up, to the left, to the right. Good. Inhale, come back to center. And turn your foot. You're going to come stand. Then work your feet to the opposite side. Right foot square, left foot open. Hug your legs toward the middle, and then bend your left knee, form on your thigh. Breathe. Move your thigh bones back, especially right thigh. Tailbone in. Right arm to the side, armpit back, and then stretch your right arm up and over. And breathe. Work your back leg more from the inner edge of your right sitting bone, press the right outer heel. So you take your right thigh back and then press the outer heel. More of an inner rotation of the back leg. More of an outer rotation of the front. Left outer sitting bone to the left inner heel. And these become like two little ribbons of energy. Outer right heel, inner left heel. Press both at the same time. Outer right, inner left. Outer right, inner left. Good. Come a little deeper if you wish. Go to the inside. Sometimes it's easier to touch on the inside. And then lean into your knee, hug your knee to your arm, arch back a bit, stretch even more. In the center of the pose, spine to center in the pelvis, push your feet, and from that center, stretch through your fingers. Exhale, spin down to the floor, right knee down. And here we go, a little bit deeper, twist. Right arm up, cross. Palms together, shoulders back. You can give some pressure, elbow to the thigh, thigh into your elbow. And then twist, belly and heart. Keep your hips stable. Hug your legs to the middle. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Start to look up. And breathe. Any tension you may experience in your spine, breathe soothing energy through the breath. Touch it with your breath. Exhale, release. Step back downward facing dog pose. And step by step walk in. Bend your knees. Do like a half squat and then stretch your arms up. So Utkatasana. Hug your legs, shins are steady. Turn your thighs in and widen your sitting bones. And then widen your knees so the very center of your knee should align with right in between toe 2 and 3. Hold. Inhale, reach your feet, stand up, straight, legs straight. Exhale, arms down, palms in front. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat, Utkatasana. This is the fierce pose. And then we're going to twist. So take your left elbow across the right thigh. And then palms together. Try to do this without collapsing your knees. So push your knees apart. Keep both knees evenly bent. Lengthen your ribs and then shoulders back. And then head back, start to look up. Inhale. Come up. And then bend your knees and go to the opposite side. So now right elbow across the left knee. And try to do this by keeping your knees totally straight. Armpits back. And twist. Parsva Utkatasana. Inner rotate your right thigh more. Outer rotate your left hip. Take your outer left hip crease back more. Very deep twist. Good. Root down through your feet and inhale. Come up, stretch. Fold Uttanasana now. Very good. Bend your knees, come down. And sit. Do some seated twist poses. The seated twists are a lot more difficult than the standing twist and the other things we've been doing because it's hard to maintain a low back curve. So to help, you can sit up on a blanket, elevate the hips. Stretch your legs straight out. Bend your left knee back. Janu Shirshasana. Manually turn both thighs in. Here's where you would just sit up if you can't get your low back to pull in. Okay, root your right leg down. Hug from the feet and the knee right up into the core of your pelvis. And then exhale, begin to fold forward but twist. We're going to hold the right shin with your left hand. And as you twist now, inner rotate your left thigh. So widen your left sitting bone, even as your belly goes to the right. Bow. Hold the little toe edge of your foot. Turn your heart more up to the sky. For those that want to go deeper with this, what happens if you hook your elbow just above the knee? This has the same shape that we did in Parsvakonasana twist. Very intense. And if that's too much, just go back. You don't have to push it. Once you're in the twist, lengthen your whole right side. Make sure your right hand's not too far back. It should be up in line with the knee or the shin. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, fold between your legs. Widen your thighs back more. This one may help if you have a belt, but you can try it here. Turn your right palm up, hold the inner edge of your right foot, left arm up and over. There's the twist. It's more of a rotation. If you can't get that, then you could hold the belt like this. Okay. If you've got this, then you keep stretching and reach your left hand to the little toe edge of your foot. Push your elbows apart, right elbow down, left elbow up, and open the window and look out the window. Then pull your armpits back. Now pull your tailbone down, root your hips toward the floor, lengthen your spine more. Inhale, slowly come up. Good. That's Parsva Shirshasana and Parivrita Shirshasana. First one was the twist. Second was the rotation. Switch your legs. Manually turn your thigh bones in. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Hold your left shin, right hand. And twist right to left. Right to left. Widen your right hip to the right more as you go to the left. Remember, your left hand is in line with your shin. Get your left side ribs to lengthen. To go deeper, you hold the little toe edge of your foot. And then we have the elbow across the knee variation. Okay, I call this bus stop yoga. So just get off at your stop. Very deep stretch, keep it going. Inhale, slowly come up. Go right in between the two legs, fold forward. And then hollow your groins back. That action is going to help you go further. So the very inseams of the thighs, right up at the hips, need to hollow back more. And that's really good work to do that. Then left arm, palm up. Remember, you can grab your belt. Hold the inner edge of your left foot. Right arm up. There's the stretch. It's very much like the crescent that we did earlier. Sequencing does help. Hold the belt or hold the little toe edge side of your left foot. Push your elbows apart. Left elbow down, right elbow up, and look through the window. Armpits back. Breathe. Breathe into where it's stiff. Now root your pelvis down, lengthen your spine more. Release. Inhale, come up. Sit with your legs in a 90-degree V. This. Manually turn your thighs. Hollow your groins way back, fold. Eagle talons out in front. Scissor your ankles, scissor your knees. So that means you're gonna pull isometrically toward the middle. So all that energy pulls in, protects the joints, and gives a signal to the brain that it's safe, and then the brain lets go. So we hug in to get to a place where we can have soothing energy, and then heart forward. For those that are more flexible, just keep going. And breathe. Inner thighs back, that's the key in this one as well. And no need to force, just go as far as your body will allow. When you do good alignment and the techniques I'm giving you, you'll be amazed. You can usually go further than you could before. But you have to keep the kneecaps hugged, ankles hugged, then you go. Inhale, come up, twist to the right. Hold your outer right shin, left hand. There's the twist. Inhale to center, and exhale, Parsva, Upavista Konasana to the left. Hold the outer left shin. Remember I was saying keep one part of your body stable while the other part moves. Keep your right hip down and then twist right to left. Widen your right hip more to the right. Pull the outer left hip crease back. Inhale to center. And we'll slide right into Parvrita Upavista Konasana. So the right palm is up. And what helps this is you have to get the inner thighs to go back more. So for some of you, if you can't really get this, you can't go that far in it, you're gonna take the belt. This is gonna be your pose, just like this. So here's your twist going up this way. For the others, palm up, right palm up, hold the inner edge of the foot, left arm up, just like we did in the other pose. You have to go up, armpits back, hold the outer edge of the foot with your left hand. Now, just push your elbows apart. Yeah, look out the window. Pull your armpits back and breathe. Continue to move your inner armpit area back. Outer elbow goes back as well. And you'll see you can start moving your rib cage through the opening more and more and more. And then take note of your left hip. Keep your left hip down on the floor if you can. Good. Although this is an intense stretch, let your breath be soothing. Remember, release obstacles on the exhalation. Inhale slowly, come up. Oh yeah, that's a deep dive. Let's go to the left. Left palm up or hold the belt. Inner edge of the foot, right arm up. Outer edge of the foot, groins back, tailbone in. Now, keep your right hip down, just anchor it more. Push your elbows apart. Left elbow floor, right elbow sky. Look out the window. And then as you move your armpits back, just as you move your groins back, the heart comes forward. And breathe. Incredible hamstring stretch and twist. Spine stretch. Exhale. Release. Hold under your knees to bring your knees back together. Okay, we're going to do the next one. It's called Virasana Twist. Virasana is hero pose, and it's not a particularly easy pose, especially if you have knee issues. So you're going to have to prop. If you can sit knees hip distance apart, iron your calves straight back, and sit between your ankles, then no problem. If that's not good for your knees, you know because it hurts, then you elevate. Try it with one block, then try it with a block and a blanket, and then maybe 2 blocks. And then you're going to have to modify for the variation. Let's say we go here. Bring your little toes out. Okay, so your feet are not sickled. Hug your shins to the middle. Press the tops of your feet down. You're going to like rake the sand. So pull your toenails into the floor and pull towards your knees. Now, lift your hips, pull your tailbone under. This is like a big shovel of the sacrum under. That's going to stretch your quads. Okay, so we could go down on the elbows perhaps. Probably not going to go all the way down today, but you can get a twist on your elbows here. You can do the same thing on your hands. Turn your right elbow out to the side, lift your hips, and stretch your left arm over your head. You're going to twist, lean on your right elbow, you're going to twist to the right. As you twist, pull your tail in and extend out more through your left knee. Okay, you feeling the twist? Yeah, it goes right up underneath the left shoulder. It's really awesome. Parsva Virasana. Parsva Supta Virasana. Exhale, release. Let's check out the other side. So your hips are up. Lean on your left forearm. Stretch your right arm up and get your ribs to lift up a little bit too. And then reach behind you. As you stretch your arm, extend through your right knee. Tailbone in. Twist. Twist more. Breathe. Work your toes. Exhale down. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. Sit with your knees bent, feet in front, and your feet a little wider than your hips. Bring your knees right. Bring them left. Go back and forth. And then knees to the right. Cross your left shin right over your foot. So you can kind of sit up without use of your hands. Lean way over to the right. Lift your sitting bones. Turn your thighs in, especially widen your left hip. And then right hand is behind you. Left hand on the right knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. And look to your left. This is Bharadvajasana 1. Very nice twist. Breathe. Twist. Soothe the nervous system. Exhale, release. We're going to do one more variation here. So stay in this position. Reach your right arm behind you. Hold the upper left arm if you can. If you can't reach it, you could slide a belt around your arm and hold it that way. If you can get your arm, then left hand to the left leg. Now you've got this, your arm, your right arm becomes a waistband. And you can lift, breathe into the back of the waist, take your left hand to the right knee, and then twist. And your right wrist, right forearm is going to assist the twist of the left ribs. It's very intense. Shoulders back, palate back. Even though the torso is twisting right, turn your head to the left. And you look slightly up. And the expression is look aloof. Okay. Exhale, come out. Lean back on your hands. It's just a little roll to the other side. Bring your knees closer together so that your right shin bisects the left arch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist left. Right hand to the left knee, shoulders back, twist. Look to the right. Inhale, lift your spine. Exhale, look right, twist more. Take some long, deep breaths. Shoulders back, shoulders back. Exhale, release. Variation, hold your upper right arm, right hand to the right thigh, shoulders back. Breathe into the waistline now. You get a little more pressure on the back ribs, and especially when you bring your right hand to your left knee, if you can, and then press your ribs into your wrist. So breathe into the back of the waistline. Shoulders back. First, look to the left. And then keep twisting left, look right. And breathe. Close your eyes for a moment. Allow all the tension in your shoulders to release. And let any accumulated agitation or anxiety in your spine unravel and let go. And it can, because muscles hug the bones. There's safety, there's support, and whenever we feel supported, there's relaxation. And inhale, come out of the pose. All right, so here's where we're going to do a brief restorative twist. And you are going to need a bolster, so we'll make one here. So you unfold your blankets and fold them the long way, like this. See? And you can either do a third blanket, or you can build up the height with blocks. I'm going to build mine with blocks. Something like that. You could put a third blanket. You want it big enough. This might be too big. Okay, now, side saddle your right side against, and this is too big. So with the blocks, the blanket should be just at the waist, near where the floating rib is, because I want you to be able to lift up over this. So you see how I'm sitting, knees bent, just like it's good sequencing. This is Bharadvajasana. But now, you lift your spine, twist to the right, and bring your belly onto the blankets this way. And then hug the blocks or hug the blankets. So this little hug is like a, safety mechanism. It just feels sweet. Like your head to be a little higher. So you could, this is what I'm going to do with the third blanket. Okay? Just like this. Perfect. So you need a little pillow. You grab a pillow from the sofa or anything. There you go. Okay, now it's easier if you look with your head facing to the left. If you want a deeper twist, then you can turn, and it's much deeper. So try it. You may actually like that better. So look to the right. I actually like this. And then take some deep breaths and let your whole torso release into the blankets. See how much more you can let go. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. When you exhale, try to let your belly go a little bit more. We hold so much stress in the belly. It's like we get all tied up in knots. And then slowly come up. We'll go to the second side. That's lovely. Okay, so now you just switch so your left thigh is against the blanket. And get the blanket so it's lined up with your torso. Grow long first, twist left, lean your torso out. Make sure you got a pillow for your head, and your choice to turn your head to the right or to the left. The left is going to give you the full extent of the twist, but it might not be comfortable, so just do what feels best. And then bring your forearms lightly around the base of the blanket, so there's a little hug there. Make sure you lift your navel, twist left, and then lengthen down onto the blankets. And then lay your head down. Begin some deep breaths. Relax into the blankets. You let the prop support you. The blanket puts a little bit of pressure on the abdominal organs, which is really good for digestion. Relaxes all the abdominal organs. Let your breath be soothing and slow. See how much more you can let go over the next few breaths. Any stress or strain, just let it go. And slowly inhale and come up. We've done a lot of work with the spine, and the twist will also help any tension in the neck. We can store a lot of stress in the neck. So now I'll come into Savasana. Lie on your back. Bring your arms, palms up by your sides. Stretch your legs out. Make sure your legs are separated about 1.5 feet apart. So adjust your spine. Do this, bend your knees for a second. Draw your tailbone under, lengthen your tail. And then release your hips down, roll to the sitting bones so you get a low back arch. Then lightly draw your tail in. So the back of your sacrum now is stabilized, balanced. And now stretch one leg out, then the other. Same thing with the shoulders. Turn your palms up, lengthen your side ribs, and release the head of the arm bones toward the floor. Lift your throat slightly, and then lengthen the back of your occiput. Close your eyes, take some deep breaths. Allow your shoulder blades especially to melt into the floor. Give over the shoulders to the earth, and the shoulder blades become like round, flat stones in the bed of a garden. In fact, let your whole body be like that stone, surrounded by the warmth of the earth, grounded energy. Then relax your skin, relax your muscles, and then your bones. Skin, muscle, bones. Release the root of your tongue. Allow your eyes to descend towards the earth. Imagine your eyes surrounded by light, like a wrapping of luminous, clear light. A crystal light around the eyes. And the optic nerve relaxes. Instead of trying to see out, you relax and you fall into an inner vision deep inside. Relax your face and then relax your whole body. And take this time to be soothed by the gentle in and out of your breath, by the earth beneath you, supporting you. Imagine yourself surrounded in nature, in a safe place. Take the next minute or so to simply bathe in the energy of the light of the universe. Let it surround you. Let it blanket you. Deep inner peace. gently begin to return. And in the stillness, find the soothing energy of the universe. Like a slow meandering stream, a gentle summer breeze. And receive the blessing of soothing energy in the form of your breath, and breathe it down to your fingers and toes. And remaining calm, begin to move your fingers and your toes. Deepen your breath. And then as you're ready, gently stretch your body. Bend your knees in and come roll to the right side. Very slowly come up to a seated position. We'll sit quietly for a moment together. Join your index fingers and thumbs. Invite your side ribs to grow longer. And feel the length of your spine. The twists have this quality of wringing out the muscles around the spine. It creates a kind of rinse and soaking action for the organs as well. No other poses really twist and get circulation in the organs the way that twists do. And then take the head of your arm bones back, palate back. Line your head and your heart and your body. And then close your eyes and feel the unity now. The seamless and symbiotic flow between head, heart, and body. And let yourself make an intention to align with the bigger energy. To stay with your breath today. To remember the imprint of this soothing energy. And know that that's with you all the time. All you have to do is remember it. Go back to it. Practice it daily. When you feel soothed inside, when your nervous system shifts from this intense survival mode, this intense fixing the problem mode, to presence. We're not here to fix the problems, rather we're here to manage the paradox. Then you rest and you dwell in your heart, and then a gateway in the heart opens you to a vast, deep spirit inside, where you recognize your true nature, which is joy. A nature that is undisturbed by the external fluctuations, that you can maintain calm in the chaos. You can maintain the eye of the storm. And from this place of integration, we're so much more effective. May we use all the challenges of this day to enhance life-enhancing change, to evolve our spirit more and more towards justice, towards equality, towards a sense of love, a sense of human kindness. The truth is, we're all connected. Let's strengthen that connection. Let's serve that connection. And envision a world full of peace and full of possibility. This is the tantric vision. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Let's connect one last time to that soothing energy of the universe through chanting the sound of Om. Namaste.